Lights out, and we're racing here in the sprint in Le Mans. Big wheelie off the line for the number 49 bike of Fabio Di Giannantonio, who's going backwards. Was the whole shot device engaged there at all for Digia? As Marco Bezzecchi once again lining off the line on the factory Aprilia, and Jorge Martin has come from 8th to lead. Jorge Martin with an absolute show-stopping start to this sprint. Well, we said the Aprilia start fast. Martin from 8th to 1st.
Is Jorge Martin serious? He went right up the inside of the factory Ducatis through turn 2 and then steamed round the outside of his teammate Marco Bezzecchi. It wasn't a remote possibility for Jorge Martin to win this sprint.
Unbelievable. What a start. What a first couple of corners. Skill and bravery in equal measure there from Jorge Martin. Somehow from the middle of the third row of the grid, he leads this sprint. We look at Jorge Martin. I remember in Qatar, in the very early part of his MotoGP career in 2021 on the Prama Ducati, he got a sensational start.
He's already up to 4th
Negotiates his way through the plummeting Fabio Di Giannantonio. He's already through on Quartararo and Joan Mir. And then look at this. This is so bold. This is talent and skill absolutely off the scale. Around the outside of Bagnaia, Bezzecchi and Marc Marquez into 3 and 4. Absolutely unbelievable move this by Martin. You're never going to get tired of watching this, are you?
Like a video game on easy mode.
Yeah. Get the place that they've just launched MotoGP 26, haven't we? Well, I think this is PlayStation mode, Xbox mode, engaged by Jorge Martin. Look at this. Around the outside, he's going to go at Bezzecchi, Marc Marquez, and Pecco Bagnaia. Somehow, from the middle of the third row of the grid, through turn 4, he leads this Tissot sprint here in Le Mans. Look at that. There was contact there, big contact, wasn't there, between Quartararo and Bagnaia on the exit of turn 4.
As we now follow the battle between the two world champions in 5th and 6th, the 2021 champion Quartararo now leads the 2020 champion Mir, and Marc Marquez stabilising the situation a little bit in 7th place. Once again, as we saw in the early stage of the season, those early laps, Marc Marquez a bit of a sitting duck, and then he gets up to speed, but the damage is already done today. It's now Marc Marquez that we need to keep an eye on as he now finally gets himself up to speed. He's now trying to find a way back past his former teammate Joan Mir.
Fabio Quartararo there ahead of Joan Mir. There is Marc Marquez looking to make inroads the right way now in this sprint.
Well, Fabio Quartararo hasn't scored many Sunday points. He's just scored 4 of them so far this season. His best results have come in sprints. Remember, he was up in the top 6 in Brazil earlier in the season. He then took 7th in that madcap sprint in Jerez when he was able to navigate his way through all the chaos. This is another super Saturday showing from the Frenchman. Here is our battle of the champions then. 5th, 6th and 7th, Fabio Quartararo, Joan Mir and Marc Marquez. Some 9 MotoGP World Championships between them. And at the moment, it's Yamaha's Quartararo who's holding off the Honda of Mir and the Ducati of Marc Marquez.
Focus is the key word. Marc Marquez has dumped it again. Well, this has been...
That's a mess as well.
That's a real mess. Marc Marquez, well, he's had some massive crashes of late. The big crash in practice in Austin. The high-speed crash out of 2nd place behind brother Alex in the Grand Prix of Spain a couple of weeks ago.
Is he going to high-side it?
Oh, dear me. And more misery. It was all out of shape, wasn't it, going in? Lost the front initially, and then the rear grips, and this, he's just along for the ride. Passenger here goes Marc Marquez, and this is another monumental get-off for the reigning world champion. You can see the airbag is deployed. It's another absolutely wrecked and trashed factory Ducati GP26. Marc Marquez's day here in Le Mans started in blistering form with an all-time lap record. It ends, though, in more disaster. The World Championship sacrificing more crucial points. What is going on with Marc Marquez right now?
A Saturday afternoon nightmare for the reigning world champion. Glad he's up on his feet. There was a little bit of a hobble there for Marc Marquez. Hopefully that's as bad as it's got. So as the reigning world champion has a Saturday afternoon shocker here at Le Mans, the rider he replaced as world champion, Jorge Martin, is about to stick his hand up and tell everybody, I want a 2nd title this year.
Yeah, it looked like Marc lost the rear, lost the front, lost the rear, lost the front again. He was all over the place, wasn't he, going into turn 13. Well, this sprint here in Le Mans started in phenomenal fashion for Jorge Martin as he charged through from 8th on the grid. The sprint here is going to finish in phenomenal fashion for Jorge Martin as he takes the checkered flag first. It is a record 18th sprint success for the Martinator. What a ride, what a performance, what a start. One of the best starts you will ever see. Take a bow. Jorge Martin, he does take the checkered flag, 1.1 seconds clear of Pecco Bagnaia.
He deserved a gold medal for the first 3 corners alone, and once he got to the front there was no stopping him. 3 sprints, 3 gold medals on Saturday afternoons at Le Mans for Jorge Martin.